Diablo and the Jade figurine. After arriving in kurast, I looked around and talked to the locals. Some of them did not seem to appreciate a necromancer coming to their aid. It was all too familiar with the looks. We were considered a cursed race, one who only brought death. I shrugged them off and headed off into the jungle. I was looking into the scenery and saw a shrouded figure. It was him, the wanderer. Diablo, I shouted. He turned around and smiled, disappeared in the air. Damn it, he was right there. The devilish fiend would not escape me. I tried to track any footprints, nothing. I wandered as far as I was in the middle of nowhere. I could hear giggling and evil laughter. I looked through the brush thicket and saw what looked like a child. It looked at me and smiled with razor-sharp teeth. The more appeared. They rushed to me and surrounded me. These things are dull like demon fetishes, I believe they were called it. A related species to the rat men, maybe? They mumbled amongst themselves and tried to jump me at once. I powered myself up and unleashed a poison explosion. The shockwave knocked them back. They were stunned and came back to their senses. They slowly dissolved apart. The leader seemed to call a retreat, but one latched himself onto my belt. I whacked him off. He dropped an item. I wiped off the mud. It was a jade figurine. Was it supposed to represent somebody? What am I supposed to do with this? I opened a portal and talked to Kane. He said the captain-in-chief might collect it. I brought it to him, and his eyes glimmering with happiness. He offered to trade me with another item. He told me to bring it to the alchemist. Alcor, a cranky old man, but he knew his potions. He seemed to welcome me with open arms in his own way. He cracked the statue, mixed the ashes into the potion. He shoved it in my face and told me to drink it. I gulped it down. All my wounds healed like they were never there. I felt a surge of strength. He laughed and told me to get out. I bought some items from the priest. Ormus told me of a special dagger in the village deep within the jungle. He said the power of it could ward off the evil within the jungle. I nodded and made my way there. The gibbon and the bad joke. I walked on the jungle paths where I could find them. Ormus told me to look in the village of the flare jungle. How excited, getting skinned alive for a dagger. Not something I was going to let happen. The jungle would be alive with birds, then be dead silent. I knew I was being watched. Were all the animals. The jungle can't be all taken over, could it? It's so green and wet and muddy. It was a good thing I honed my senses. If it rained, the trail would be gone. I followed the map he gave me and arrived in the flare jungle. There it was, a small village. I slowly walked in. It was quiet, not a sound, yet I could sense those hell dolls in the middle of the village was the dagger. I raised my skeletons and had them circle around me for protection. My mercenary said she was getting the chills and prepared for anything. I took the dagger from their pedestal. It caught fire. I heard a small shouting. It seems the village leader isn't happy. He came from one of the huts, pointed right at me, and said, "Die." His little group versus my army. Like a bad joke, he wasn't making me laugh. They were fast for how small they were. My skeletons were cutting them down. They grabbed their leader and flung him at me. He latched on my arm, trying to gnaw it off. Looked at him and said, "Bye." I used corpse explosion. Nothing like bloody parts all over me. I heard laughing from my mercenary. Couldn't stop. I grinned and flung a piece at her. I got a glare. I laughed a bit and opened a portal. I took the dagger back to Ormus. He took it and placed it on the pedestal. He chanted some words and his shield surrounded the docks of kurast. He thanked me and gave me a choice of a ring. Day was long and I needed to clean up, but my mind wouldn't stray for long. Diablo was here. I would end him here for good. How's it going, guys? This is just a pre-recording. I'm just like too goddamn dead tired to even try to record this for tomorrow. So this is a pre-recording. You guys see this tomorrow. So for Necromancer Mavricks, I have not done any grinding or played any of the Diablo at all. Because I just have not had the goddamn time. It's been constantly busy through the entire week with just family affairs and stuff. It's just like, So I haven't done any grind on him, so basically we're still going to make our way to the flare jungle, something like that. So we're still in the Great Marsh right now. The fact that we basically got the bad roll, which is goddamn annoying. But hope you guys is what the hell is it, Wednesday? Hope you guys' Wednesday's going better than mine. I mean, it wasn't all bad, but it was like, it could have been better. I'm not getting hit by that crap. Basically, I just made our way here, so we end up getting our levels. So we're level 24. which allows my skeletons to have the summon resist, which is really nice, and it automatically will give you any of your summons 28 resistance, which is extremely nice when you start taking on Diablo and Chaos. Ooh, a tower, thank you very much. Because that fire and that poison and that ice and lightning and all that crap will slowly wear down your goddamn skeletons. Especially when you take on Diablo. When he starts hitting them with that goddamn lightning inferno and just blasts them all in one goddamn hit. We'll eventually be talking about him later on once we actually get to Act 4. So far as Act 3, we basically got the Jade figurine, and we're going to basically be getting the Gibbon. So, I'm going to try our best to get there as quickly as possible. That's really about it, actually. So, I mean, we get all these gems, and I'm like, I just have no room for any of this crap. So, but, Maverick arrives in Act 3, talks to the townspeople, gets that shamed look because in the world of Diablo, necromancers are basically as seen as a cursed race. You know, they bring nothing but death and bad luck, and, you know, and no one tends to like them. They come to find out, hey, your savior for your village is a necromancer. Karma's a pain in the ass. You know, so it's just like you have your priests and you have your mages, and it's like, oh, you know, our savior is gonna be a shiny knight in armor. No, he's gonna be a necromancer. You know, but slowly over time, the people will actually start to warm up to Maverick, and for the story wise, you know, Alcor tends to take a liking to Maverick, and Ormus is thankful that you brought him the Gibbon, but to actually save kurast from the hell dominions in the jungle and stuff like that. But for us, we have not gotten there yet. But hopefully we can. So we're level 24 right now. We won't reach our Poison Nova until level 30, so which is still good for us. So that means that I can still get the Iron Golem on the next level after that. I'm going to start putting the rest of the points into Poison Explosion. So that'll increase the Poison Nova. With Diablo, he's basically like any other boss. He's going to have high maxed out resistances. So really anything you really use against him is not really going to be that effective. You know, especially any elemental damage. Poison is, I think, is excluded from bosses. It does damage them, but not like insanely quick in amount of damage. It's just going to wither them down, and they're going to be like one hit away. Hey, the Flare Jungle. So, yes, Diablo will slowly be affected by it, but it's definitely going to be one of those things that's going to, you know, take some time to wither his little butt down, but that's where our skeletons come in more into play than anything else. So, you guys are just being a goddamn noise. You just knocked out my goddamn skeletons like they were nothing. We can't have that now. Throwing axe? Ugh. I mean, there's a breastplate. I'll take that too. What? Oh, god damn it. Fast hair recovery. Don't care. It's like, oh, that's nice. Don't care. Hold on, let's junk right now. And we're at 60 strength, so that's the highest I'm going to go. You don't need much more strength like that because I'm not going on to Nightmare and Hell mode. So, I think even with the recommended strength is like, what, maybe 130? Actually, it's not even probably that, because if you can get the Succubus Skull, I think it is, which is, or is it the Demon Head? For one of the two, it's a unique, necromantic head. I don't remember what the hell it's called, though, but it's actually better than Spirit Roadward for the Necromancer, because it gives it all the resistances, it gives like 3 extra skills, so, but that's like level 70 something item, so we want to get that into like hell difficulty anyways. Where the hell are you guys going? I think it's up here, if we can look enough. And if you guys haven't checked it out, like I always mentioned, my Stardew video, one I actually kind of messed up on. like twice, but I mean the rest of the videos were perfectly fine. But you know, I just get so distracted when I start doing that. Oh, I'll take that. I forget to put it in full screen mode. And I dropped the trailer for the Great White movie trailer too. So if you haven't seen those, go check them out. You guys will get some laughs, and hope you guys are not afraid of sharks. And everyone's dropping some trailer reactions for the new, what the hell is his goddamn name? Ryan Reynolds' wife's bodyguard movie, weird thing. I don't know, I seen that and I was like, did not interest me whatsoever. So we will not be doing a trailer reaction to that. I only do ones that I find that are going to be somewhat interesting. So, plus everyone and their mother's going to be doing it, so it's like, you have people who have like 100,000 something subscribers and stuff like that. It's just like, you know, a little dinky channel like mine is not gonna get that many views. But hey, I'll do them as much as I can. So, and Saturday is still debatable because sometimes over the weekends I will drop like 3 trailers in one a day. Still not sure about Saturday. Sunday is most likely I will be dropping some more trailers for you guys. So, but try to keep you guys up to date on that as best as possible. Look at this crap. This is exactly why I have this set. You'll turn and die. I gotta really put that on my key thing. And let's see, what else can I tell you guys? And I'm watching, I think I already explained it in my start video. If I haven't already, then I end up watching Wonder Woman 1984, which I'm pretty sure I explained that one. But wasn't too bad a movie. You know, there's some areas that I kind of nitpicked on. And after that, I ended up watching Willy's Wonderland. If you haven't seen it, it's basically a Five Nights at Freddy's movie with Nicolas Cage. That was actually surprisingly good. You know. And there was other ones I want to watch too, but I'll give you guys update on those too. Come on now, where the hell is this goddamn village at? If I get to the kurast part before I find that goddamn village, I'm gonna be really annoyed. And was it the last Stardew video I was thinking of? I think it was. Yeah, it was the last Stardew video. That one also took me like 7.5 hours to upload the goddamn video, which started to kind of tick me off. I mean, I managed to get out like in the afternoon time because I got up like at 6:30 in the morning and uploaded that to YouTube, and then it's like, oh, by the way, it's gonna still take another 2 hours to upload. I'm like, are you kidding me? YouTube was like really like just slow. I noticed because the times when I well, you guys will be seeing usually in the afternoon or late afternoon for some of the videos that I do. Like at most, they'll take me like 2 hours to like upload. You know, it'll take me like maybe a good hour and a half for a render video, and then like depending how long the video is, and like 2 hours at most, 2.5 at most on YouTube, and it's like when a video's slowly taking up to 7.5 hours for a 20-minute video, there's a problem. Trying to talk and trying to fight enemies at the same time to get my ass distracted. Gold is one thing you will definitely be sacrificing a lot of in Act 4. Not really so much in Act 3, concerning once you start getting to Travancore and you have your skeleton army, they should be somewhat actually easy to beat. And I say that as long as you manage to get rid of all the surrounding enemies that are surrounding Travancore, you should have an extremely easy time with the Necromancer. Speaking of Preserve Head. And I apologize if I'm sniffling allergies decided to act up. I don't know what it is. Every time I try to record a goddamn video, allergies will act up on me. Skeleton. What is it? Mage? Ugh. Thanks. Come on, where's that goddamn village at? How did I lose a skeleton? Ooh, no, I apologize. This is becoming ridiculous. Where the hell is this goddamn village at? Antlers. Seriously? I didn't. Tell you, get nothing but the bad rolls on these goddamn maps is ridiculous. Come on now. I hate these little pathways here. Annoying because only one skeleton at a time can fight them. Watch, I'll find the goddamn kurast entrance before I even find this stupid thing. Ooh, hello. This might be it. Do we get lucky and actually find the goddamn thing? Eat poison, turd. I use small versions of words that I would normally use in some of my videos. If you actually want more of a ragey, cursy type of video, then I suggest you check out my quick videos. Those words I tend to drop in type of games like that because, well, they're required. But I try to keep it, like I always say, I always try to keep my channel PG-13 as best as possible. But if I know the game is going to be like really ragey and it's going to really tick me off, I give you guys fair warning straight up ahead that there will be cursing within that video. So, but with Diablo, like, you know, nothing's really going to tick me off too much. So. Oh, good, we found the village. About damn time. Take me to your leader. Alright, where the hell is this gibbon? I think this is also the area too where we find the flared Joan, but we get Kalim's heart. Or is it a brain? I don't know which one it is. Either way, we're not beginning it in this video, but we will get in the next video. Okay, there's the gibbon. Come on, kill little bastards. Oh, thank you. Now, once you activate the gibbon, it's a random chance, but they will tend to either spawn next to you. Oh, hello. Well, he just instantly died. As I was trying to say, I've had it times where he will not spawn on you whatsoever. You could be with circle the entire area. The mini boss will not spawn at all, and you could leave, come back, open a portal, come back, and he will not spawn. It's a rarity, but it is a glitch where he will not spawn for like a certain period of time. But if you wander off and come back to the certain area on the part of the map, he'll appear. So, you know, be prepared for that random glitch. There's no way in hell I'm out of room. I'm out of room. Life. Get the hell out of that garbage. It should be the entrance. Should be right here, actually. There it is. But I am not getting the heart or brain, or whatever the hell one it is, because that requires going through a goddamn dungeon in small quartered areas, which would take way too goddamn long in this video. This magic ring will serve you. Sure, a little bit, but I'm gonna sell you some crap. What crap ring did you give me? That's not actually bad. I like the resistances on it. Poison. Huh. I mean, it takes away my poison resistance, but I'm not looking at here. What was that? Cold and lightning. I'd rather take that max out on my cold resistance. Because lightning, you're really not going to get hit with too bad in Act 3. Not until you start taking on like the serpent things into the sewers and crap like that. It's really the only point you'll actually be taking on some heavy poison users. After that, I mean, Act 3 really doesn't have that many poison users into it, surprisingly, especially since it's a jungle area. But we're going to end the video there. So I do apologize for being, extremely busy through the week, but, it can't be helped. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on Saturday, but most likely I'll just drop some random trailers on there. I'll get this basically edited, crap like that tomorrow, because I am just not doing it tonight. I am just too goddamn tired. And I'll also be dropping a trailer after that too for you guys. So, but either way, hope you guys this Wednesday's going, well, technically it's actually Thursday now. So I hope you guys Thursday's going good. I know people are going to be excited for the weekend. But, stay safe and stay healthy, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.